to me, I know, but I can't change. Tried to tell you, but you look at me like maybe I'm an angel underneath, innocent and sweet. Yesterday I cried. You must have been relieved to see the softer side. I can understand how you'd be so confused. I don't envy you. I'm a little bit of everything, all rolled into one. I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother, I'm a sinner, I'm a saint. I do not feel ashamed. I'm your hell, I'm your dream. I'm nothing in between. You know you wouldn't want it any other way. So take me as I am. This may mean you'll have to be a stronger man. Rest assured that when I start to make you nervous and I'm going to extremes, tomorrow I will change and today won't mean a thing. I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother, I'm a sinner, I'm a saint. I do not feel ashamed. I'm your hell, I'm your dream. I'm nothing in between. You know you wouldn't want it any other way. Just when you think you got me figured out, the season's already changing. I think it's cool you do what you do, and don't try to save me. I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child, I'm a mother, I'm a sinner, I'm a saint. I do not feel ashamed. I'm your hell, I'm your dream. I'm nothing in between. You know you wouldn't want it any other way. I'm a bitch, I'm a tease, I'm a goddess on my knees. When you hurt, when you suffer, I'm your angel undercover. I've been numb, I'm revived. Can't say I'm not alive. You know I wouldn't want it any other way.
Hello, everybody. I'm trying to see if where my voice is a good level, and it looks like I need to turn myself up a little bit. I need to get turned on. Hello, everyone. Oops, I just messed up something on my bed, so hold on. Let's see, what did I do? Anyway, hello. It is Sunday morning, and that means, well, Sunday morning for me. And that means it's the pre-Monday show for you. Unfortunately, my dear Wenchie is still in hospital, and we miss her. And I hope she's able to listen. If she's not, I'm sorry, hun. Get better, Henny. All right. We have a crowded Discord chat today, and I love it. I love it when the Discord chat is going. The Requestatron 3000 is open for anything you'd like to hear. What else was I going to say? Oh, yes, I was going to say that last night I found out what day it is. And it's a calendar day that takes kind of its months and days and days of the week from our lovely Nickenstein, who oftentimes becomes Nick and Titty McCunty Face Baggins the Fourth Esquire in the Requestatron. So for those who have lost track because you are in a lockdown or you're sheltering in place or whatever, for those who have lost track, today is Blur's Day, the 14th of Maprelay. Just so you know. Okay? So, I just wanted to let everybody know because I know that the days have become very blurred for me. So yeah, there's that. What else? What else do I need to tell you? My brain is better. Yay! I yesterday had a pretty bad headache. Felt like my head was being squeezed by a vise. And today I'm doing much better. Of course, it's early fucking o'clock in the morning here in Arizona land. We do not celebrate daylight saving time here in Arizona land. But you around the world, today is the first day of your daylight saving time. And that means that we here in Arizona have to start our broadcasts an hour earlier than normal. So it is 9:07 a.m. for me, and for me, that's fucking early. It's early. I do not wake up this early, much less get dressed and be presentable. Okay? This does not happen. I'd actually take my shower last night, and then I got up this morning and, got dressed and made my tea and was getting all ready, and I let the dogs out, but I forgot to feed them. So if someone in my house is listening, maybe you should feed the dogs. Anyway, good morning, evening, afternoon, whatever the fuck time it is for you. It's the Pre-Monday show, and we should start playing some music because music is what you are here for. I mean, you're also here for my lovely voice and to see me if you're watching on the YouTube stream, right? So, let's see. I have a request that came in to the Requestatron 3000 right as I was starting the show, so I am going to play that request from Z-Duder. He wanted to hear Starship with Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. So enjoy.
Looking in your eyes, I see a paradise. This world that I found is too good to be true. Standing here beside you, want so much to give you this love in my heart that I'm feeling for you.
Let 'em say we're crazy. I don't care about that. Put your hand in my hand, baby. Don't ever look back. Let the world around us just fall apart. Baby, we can make it if we're heart to heart. And we can build this dream together, standing strong forever.
Whatever it takes is what I'm gonna do.
Let 'em say we're crazy. What do they know? Put your arms around me, baby. Don't ever let go. Let the world around us just fall apart. Baby, we can make it if we're heart to heart. And we can build this dream together. Standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop us. Ooh, all that I need is you. All that I ever need. And all that I want to do is hold you forever, forever and ever. Hey! And we can build this dream together, standing strong forever. Nothing's gonna stop us now. And if this world runs out of lovers, we'll still have each other. Nothing's gonna stop us. Nothing's gonna stop
All right, so how is everybody doing with their shelter in place? Or are you not under a shelter in place order? Like here in Arizona world, where we think we know more than everybody else in the country, including doctors, and epidemiologists, and, you know, people who study infection and shit like that. Anyway, we think we know everything here in Arizona. Can you hear the sarcasm dripping from my lips? Anyway, yeah. So, here in Arizona, we do not have a shelter-in-place order or a stay-at-home order or anything like that. They've just declared a state of emergency and are leaving it up to the local town mayors to basically tell us what the fuck we're supposed to do. And as of right now, all of our restaurants are only doing takeout. All the other stores are pretty much open. There's a little like cakewalk thing at Costco. If you go to Costco, you have to stand on these lines that are 6 feet apart, and then they let some people in, and then you get to walk to the next line and things like that. I've not been outside because I am self-isolating after having had surgery and being in the hospital overnight, and the day before having to go to the hospital and be in the part of the hospital where sick people actually were. I'm scared. I'm scared that I have possibly contracted this deadly virus, and I am not the healthiest of people in the world. So, you know, I woke up with a cough, and then I've had a cough since my surgery. And they said, oh, that's just because of the type of anesthetic that they use to, keep me under and all of that. And so I had this kind of dry cough starting the day of my surgery. And it hasn't really gone away, but it's not too bad. But when I woke up this morning, I was coughing like crazy. It was weird. And maybe it's just that, I haven't been vaping as much, which is a good thing. I know, I hear. I'm on 0 milligrams nicotine, and it's been that way for a while. And so, this, if you're looking at me on YouTube, this tank is like 5 mLs, and I've gone through maybe 2, if that, mLs, since last Sunday. No, since last Friday. Sorry. Not Friday, but a week Friday. So, yeah, I'm doing pretty good with the, stopping all the shit that's gonna fuck up my lungs and stuff like that. So I feel like I've either got this virus or psychosomatically have this virus and am just empathizing with people, but oh my gosh, I'm paranoid. I know I'm paranoid, and I feel like they should not have done my surgery. The day after my surgery is when they declared the state of emergency and told all doctors to stop doing elective surgeries. Now, my surgery was considered elective, even though it wasn't really elective, but it was considered elective because it was scheduled ahead of time. So it's considered non-emergent and elective if it's scheduled ahead of time. If you come in through the ER and you need a surgery there, that is considered emergent and necessary. So they probably should have pushed my surgery, but I'm kind of glad that they didn't, because the massive migraine is gone. I can hear when my shunt is working and it's draining fluid, and so that's kind of creepy. But it does give me, and they told me this, that I would probably have just a regular headache for probably 3 to 6 weeks. And yes, I have that, and it is as annoying as fuck, because the migraine I could kind of ignore at times. This sucker, no. It wants to be known at all times. It's like headbanging Metallica in my brain all day long, every day. So Ace, if you want to trade it brains right now, I would be all for it. 'Cause yeah, ouch. Anyway, so there are some really cool things going on around here, and I'm just gonna get that ready, and then I'm gonna get something else ready here. Let's see, it's this one. Okay, so I think I put them backwards, didn't I? Darn it. Okay, hold on, I screwed something up. It's all my fault. It is. It's okay, though. I got it, and it's gonna be good, and enjoy.
It's great to have you here on Boz Radio. Why don't you try listening to Game Frequently Asked Questions with Guy with a Mic if you haven't already? Join Guy with a Mic live for video game related discussion. Most Mondays at 1600 UTC here on Boz Radio. BozRadio.com.
Just getting warmed up. So start with close up on him, then her, 2 shots, and then you can do whatever you want until I count.
Oh, babe, don't say
just lost a fickle friend indeed. And when it comes to end, knocks you off your feet. Who can't really say where she went that day? That's why you got to cry, 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 cry. And I wait and hope, but I don't know, but I don't know where you are. Oh, babe, don't say that it's alright. Stop fighting like a man just because you can. You're drinking in the day, shaking from the weight. Sometimes it's good to cry, 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 cry. And I wait and hope, but I don't know, but I don't know where you are. No, babe, don't say you're doing fine. Don't hide yourself away. Something on your mind. You're drinking in the day, crumbling from the weight. Sometimes it's good to cry, 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 cry.
Not an abrupt ending at all, which was nice. And that was Drinking in the Day by Elise Legros. And that was requested by Waverly. So thank you very much for that, Waverly. I appreciate requests. And right now, the Requestron 3000 is empty. So get your requests in, people, because I have, 2 hours of this shit to do. And yeah. So you don't want to just listen to me blather on for another hour and a half, do you? Didn't think so. Anyway, what do you think about the little idents that Marcel did for everybody? Aren't they cute? I didn't ask Guy with the Mic whether or not he was going to change his time tomorrow to 1600 instead of 1700 UTC. But I just guessed and said, yes, he is changing his time, but he probably won't because I don't know. He doesn't wake up that early. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see. My kids are supposed to be going back to school tomorrow because it's the end of the 2-week break, but because the federal government has decided that it is time to close all schools until April 10th, I think. That means my kids are not going to school, and all of their school is online now, so it's like we're homeschooling all over again. Yay! And that's great for the college student. Really, you should ask her about it later. Oh my gosh. She's just loving online classes. So, anyway, yeah. She'll be on later. I should play her ident next, huh? Because she's the next one up. I don't know. She's the one who doesn't change her time, I think. I can't remember for sure. But I think, yeah, because her show is on at 1 our time. And I think she stays at 1 our time. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I'm sorry. I can't help you out with that much more. I just got a request in. Isn't that nice? I love it when I get requests because then I can play them. Send me requests, people. Otherwise, you gotta hear my voice. And I know you don't want to do that. You don't want to hear my voice. I mean, you do. But which voice do you want to hear? Anyway, Saisant has requested something that Nickenstein will like, and, you know, some of the rest of you will too. So, here is an instrumental song, and I'm gonna go cry in a corner because there's no words. You didn't see it, but I did go cry in my corner. No, I didn't. I really didn't. I promise. It wasn't that bad. It was a little head pounding. So you got that going for you. So poor Nick didn't get to hear one of his favorite songs because he was on mute because he got a phone call. You know, it's not my fault that people like you and call you, okay? You could have not muted. You could have just turned down the radio. I'm just saying. Anyway, maybe now you'll request your second favorite song and I'll play it and everything will be good. Summit. Right? So, yeah. Anyway, I am next going to play one of my favorite little ditties. I didn't learn about this song until I started playing Band Hero with my family way back when on the Wii, and I played the drums, and I really liked playing this song. So you get to listen to it now.
With me
Ignore the doggies in the background who are barking their heads off. Waverly has posed a question to the chat room, and that is basically, when someone in their early 50s dies suddenly, is it not a slight odd use of words to just say believed to be of natural causes? And I believe, yes, that is quite odd. And I don't typically believe natural causes unless the person is like me and very immunocompromised. And Waverly then said, agreed. So last week, where he used to work, a person in office was coughing and wore a mask just as a precaution. Those still came to work. And that Monday, she was found dead at her apartment, which is sad. And if they do an autopsy, which they probably haven't or won't, they're going to say natural causes because she probably died from COVID-19, and that is technically natural causes. We like to think that natural causes is for old people. They're old, they die. You don't think of, a healthy 30-year-old with maybe, like me, type 1 diabetes contracts some strange, or how about this, gets a bug bite, okay? Scratches that bug bite because, they're trying to be careful, but in the middle of the night, they scratch it because they're asleep and their body says scratch. And there's something under their nail that opens up in the scratch and infects that scratch. It becomes cellulitis, which is an infection of the cells of the skin, basically, that gets into the muscle. Turns out that it's MRSA, and the guy loses his leg. Well, then they don't get all of it, and it keeps going, and it spreads, and the guy becomes septic, and he dies. And they will put on a form that person died of natural causes. Because they did. They died of sepsis, basically. But it was natural causes to them because it was an infection that they couldn't stop. So, me, with the, kind of scientific mind that I have a little bit when it comes to medical stuff, if I were the coroner or the medical examiner and I was doing autopsies, I might be the one who says, well, this isn't natural causes, but I have determined that this person died because of sepsis due to, bug bite and unrelated type 1 diabetes, or something like that. But that's just me. Now, I know that, I'm not going to change the world, and I am not a doctor, nor a medical examiner, nor a coroner. And so, I'm not the one who determines these things. But in my world, where I rule, and oh yes, I forgot to tell you all, damn it, that I am no longer accepting high fives, handshakes, hugs, anything like that. So if you're going to come and address me, I prefer that you bow or kneel before me. So you can do that. And that's a great way to greet me. I love that. So yeah, okay, dog, quit licking my leg. That is disgusting. There's a dog under the table, and she's driving me crazy. Oy. So, now tell me, people in the chat room, ACK, no, you cannot just raise your hand and say, ugh. You have to either bow to me or kneel before me. That's what you have to do. Those are your choices. Okay? Just so you know. And Z-Duder, I will get back to your question after I play the next song, which is going out to Marcel. Is it? Because I'm not sure yet, so hold on. He requested the Boomtown Rats, I Don't Like Mondays, because he's just been told that he has to work on site tomorrow from 0600 to 1400, so please play this song. And I feel badly for you, but I also don't feel badly for you because that means you are employed, and that is a good thing. So, you know. Anyway, my wonderful people in the Discord channel, will you please tell me whether you are an essential employee or if you're a non-essential employee? Or does your country do that? Because I have a little funny story about that. So, but for now, here you go, Marcel.
Today is hot today. And then the bullhorn crackles and the captain tackles with the problems in the house and wife. And he can see no reasons, cause there are no reasons. What reason do you need to die? Oh. And the silicon chip inside a head gets switched to overload. Oh, and nobody's gonna go to school today. She's gonna make them stay at home. And Daddy doesn't understand it. He always said she was good as gold. And he can see no reasons, cause there are no reasons. What reason do you need to be shown? Tell me why I don't like Mondays. Tell me why I
All right, so there you go, Marcel. That was your request for the Boomtown Rats, and I don't like Mondays. I don't like Mondays. But that's only because I don't like any day that ends in Y. So there's that. All of them are the same to me, really. Except for, Friday when I have to do my show, Sunday when I have to do this show. And those are good days. I look forward to those days. I'm really sad that I wasn't on Friday. My head was killing me. And after this show, I'm going to go douse my head in ice water because it's getting there again. So yeah. Anyway. Okay. So let's see if anybody has answered my question. Oh yes, Ace DK says that he's an essential employee since he runs the Emergency Services Radio Network. Is that like 911 here in the US? That kind of emergency services? Or are you like the assholes who like cut into my TV shows and go beep and tell my kids to run to the basement, only we don't have a basement anymore? Which one? Which one are you? Anyway, and then Waverly says he's listed as an essential and he starts a new job tomorrow. So congratulations for that. And, ACK, no, they have handheld radios that his company runs the network. They don't do 911. Okay. All right, so cool, I guess. Anyway, so I didn't know about this whole essential or non-essential employee thing because I really was not paying attention to the news while I've been recovering. From my surgery. I'll get little snippets here and there. I'm catching up on all of the shows that I, watch. And occasionally, so during Judge Judy, every fucking day, I get to see the president. Yay. Couldn't they pick a different time for him to break into one of the greatest shows ever? No? Couldn't do that? At least what the fucking station could do is broadcast Judge Judy's show on their sister station so that I could at least watch the new shows, but no. I've now got 2 weeks of Trump taking up all of the new shows of Judge Judy. Just saying, he's a dick. I'd rather see Judge Judy, even though she can be a little brassy. Whatever. She's cool. So, I get little snippets of that piece of shit. And I didn't know about this essential, non-essential employee thing until I was reading on Facebook the other day that some people here in my town are getting essential letters from their companies saying that they are essential employees and must, this is their travel pass to go to and from work. And I was like, what the fuck? What? Seriously? Are people doing this? Oh my God, I had no idea. And I get it because okay, we're not in a shelter in place order, but we're kind of doing that here because I don't want to get sick, right? And my family does not want me to get sick. So this spring break has been shit for my kids because they can't go outside. They can't do anything, And I've been a little mean about it. I don't want you going to the park and hanging out with snotty kids. Anyway, so my point is that people here in my tiny little town of Maricopa, Arizona, are all up in arms about how if the governor or somebody puts, declares a shelter in place or a stay-at-home order, if they enact that here in Arizona, those people will basically, if they're pulled over, they're saying, if some cop asks for their papers, they're going to shoot them. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. They're not asking you, if you're a United States citizen. They're asking you for your essential paperwork. Why is that tramping on your civil liberties and being terrible? Like, why do you need... And also, why are you threatening to shoot people, especially police, on Facebook? Do you think that our police department does not follow that thread? You fucking idiots. Like, seriously. So I have decided that, everybody always says that California is going to become, or Nevada and Arizona will become beachfront property because California is going to fall into the coast after, the next major earthquake, or they'll fall into the ocean after the next major earthquake. And my response to that is no. California is going to be just fine. Arizona is going to become the black hole that nobody wants to enter into or be near, because everybody is going to die. We are all going to catch this virus, and it's because of the idiots who will not stay at home. They're showing people like going to parks and trails and stuff like that to get away with their families. Well, except that they're meeting 40 other families on the same trail. They're going grocery shopping. They're, and I get it because I need to grocery shop. We've got, we're doing like we did barbecue meatballs last night and some rice. Like, we're becoming creative with what's in our freezer and what's in our pantry. And that's okay. We have food to eat. It's not like, I don't know if Z-Duder's listening because I've had to send him all over hell and back to try and find some toilet paper. Because that essential item, everybody is out of. So anyway, so I've decided that basically, all of us in Arizona, because of the assholes who live here, we're all gonna die. And there's something that Z-Duder was telling me about the CDC has put out on a website somewhere that says basically, in X number of days, it's going to become impossible to keep people alive because we'll run out of the hospital beds and the vents and this, that, and the other. And so that is to happen probably in about 16 days here in Arizona. So, I'm worried. I'm pretty worried. So anyway, so, that's a fun thing to talk about. But the other fun thing to talk about, and this is what the whole point of my rant was about, Ely. You all remember Ely, my daughter Ely, who lives in Huntington Beach, California. Her job is an essential job. She does have a paper from the company she works for that says she's an essential employee, and that is because she takes care of disabled people, and they need her at work. And so she has that. Except that a couple weeks ago, she got her motorcycle endorsement and bought a motorcycle. And so she drove her motorcycle to work yesterday and did not take her paper with her. It's in her car. So I haven't heard from her since I talked to her last night and she was still at work. And I told her to drive safely home because she hasn't ever driven her motorcycle at night. And she doesn't have her essential paperwork with her. Now, I haven't heard from her. That doesn't mean that, anything bad happened, but I expect a phone call, Ely, or something today. Okay? Anyway, let's get on to playing some music here, because, I'm tired of listening to my voice. And so this is a request that came from Saison, and I love this song, so that's why I'm going to play it.
Last night's bed. I don't know where I'm going, only God knows where I've been. I'm a devil on the run, a six-gun lover, a candle in the wind. Yeah! Brought into this world with this seal born with sin. Well, at least they gave me something I didn't have to steal or have to win. Well, they tell me that I'm wanted. Yeah, I'm a wanted man. I'm a goat in your stable. I'm what Cain was to Abel. Mister, catch me if you can. I'm going down in a blaze of glory. Take me now, but no truth. I'm going out in a blaze of glory. And Lord,
Such a good song. Such a good song. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. You cannot tell me differently. Okay. ACDK says he's leaving. Is that because Nick is still here? Or is it because I said I'll keep playing? I don't know. You guys are terrible to me. I know you all hate me. I know you do. It's just awful the way that you treat me. Terrible, terrible, terrible how you treat me. And yet I still love you. I still love you all. And I don't know what to say anymore about it. I really don't. Cause yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's see. I talked so much during the last one. I think I need to play something. I need to play more songs. So people need to send in more requests. That's what needs to happen right now.
It's great to have you here on Boss Radio. Why don't you try listening to
He's on his way, okay?
with Matt Ricardo if you haven't already? Join Matt for 3 hours of tunes, chat, and your requests. Live! Most Mondays at 1900 UTC here on Boss Radio. BossRadio.com.
Lady love never smiles, so lend your love to me a while. Do with me what
So Z-Duder just got back from his fetch quest. He was sent to go and find some toilet paper. And he did. Our local grocer has their own brand of sandpaper on a roll, basically. But that's all they've got out there, and so we'll take it. As long as I don't have to make, like, cloth diaper wipes again, I'll be okay. Oh my gosh. So anyway, and Zidu reminded me that I did not answer his question when I said I'll get back to your question. So I guess he was listening while he was out on his fetch quest. And his question had to do with Waverly's question way back when, about the death being marked as an either or on a death certificate, and is it, natural causes, or is the only other choice foul play? And that is not the case. Actually, they've got several several choices that they can put in there. They can put in homicide, suicide, undetermined, natural causes. What else can they put? I think they can put foul play, but I don't think that they do. I think they use the either undetermined or homicide when there's foul play suspected. So there's the answer to your question, Mr. I can't Google it myself. Or me, Miss. Let me Google that for you. Anyway. So, let's see. I've got some more requests in here. I have a request that came in from AceDK so long ago, so I'm finally getting to his request. I apologize for that, AceDK. I like to try and get to your requests as early as I can, and I don't know why, but I must have just missed this one. So here you go, Ace. This is Dizzy Ms. Lizzie with Silver Flame.
Sorrow hides under the water.
almost missed the end of that. Well, I guess I did miss the end of that. Sorry. Didn't mean to. Okay. So Shakespeare Fan 00 uses VLC. So tune in to BozRadio.com using your VLC, and then you can listen to a live show right now. It's happening. Just saying. Okay. So that was Dizzy Miss Lizzie with Silver Flame. And that was requested by Ace DK. So thank you very much for that request, Ace DK. I really enjoyed that. You know, that was cool. And I just got a request in from a few people, but this one I'm going to play because I like it a lot. This was requested by Kane in Forest Quarantine. And I don't know if that means that he has barely an internet connection or what, but I haven't seen him around on Discord lately. He wanted to hear Simple Man by my choice of either Skinnerd or Shinedown. I chose Shinedown. And Kane also says he just got a relay update from Nick. So did I. Hello, Nick. So hugs to him and hugs to you, Nick. But I'm not hugging you. You can bow to me. Or you can kneel. But no hugs right now. Because I know you've been sick. Anyway. So here's your request, Kane. Enjoy.
Well, Mama told me when I was young, said sit beside me, my only son, and listen closely to what I say. And if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. It will. Oh, take your time. Don't live too fast. Troubles will come and they will pass. You'll find a warm arm and you'll find love. And don't forget that there is a someone up above. And be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Oh, won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Get your love from the rich man's gold. All that you need now is in your soul. And you can do this, oh baby, if you try. All that I want from you, my son, is to be satisfied and be a simple
So that was Shine Down with Simple Man, the rock version. And that was for Kane, who is in forest quarantine, which I think means he's sheltering in place. Not in a forest somewhere. Probably in Minnesota. Anyway. Thank you for that request, Kane. I appreciate it. Let's see. I have another request, and that's going to be a good one. Let's see. So, what do I do here? I think I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to go here. Okay, and then... Ooh, all of a sudden, my ear is weird. I don't know what's going on, but okay. Anyway, the next song that was requested is a song by Coldplay, and it's for Marcel. He requested it. And this song is a very underrated, underplayed song. So I hope that you enjoy it, and listen to a little ident first.
It's great to have you here on Boss Radio. Why don't you try listening to Pricks Out with Cactus if you haven't already? Join Cactus for 2 hours of unexpected tunes, a chat, and your requests. Live! Most Tuesdays at 1800 UTC here on Boss Radio. BossRadio.com.
He said, I'm gonna buy this place and burn it down. I'm gonna put it 6 feet underground. He said, I'm gonna buy this place and watch it fall. Stand here beside me, baby, in the crumbling walls. Oh, I'm gonna buy this place and start a fire. Stand here until I fill all your heart's desires. Because I'm gonna buy this place and see it burn, and do back the things it did to you in return. Said I'm gonna buy a gun and start a war. If you can tell me something worth fighting for. Oh, and I'm gonna buy this place is what I said. Blame it upon a rush of blood to the head. this place and see it go. stand here beside me, baby, watch the orange glow. Some will laugh, but some just sit and cry. But you just sit down there and you wonder why. So I'm gonna buy a gun and start a war. If you can tell me something worth fighting for, and I'm gonna buy this place is what I said. Blame it upon a rush of blood to the head, or to the head. Honey, all the movements are starting to make. See me crumble and fall on my face, and I know the mistakes that I've made. See it all disappear without trace, and because I still beckon you on. They say stars need to go on, so need to go on, so need to go on. So meet me by the bridge, or meet me by the lake. When am I gonna see that pretty face again? Or meet me on the road, or meet me where I stand. Blame it all upon the rush of blood to the head.
It's great to have you here on Boz Radio. Why don't you try listening to The Hump Show with our courageous leader, Boz, if you haven't already? Join Boz for 3 hours of requests, a chat, and What Was the Year live. Most Wednesdays at 1900 UTC here on Boz Radio. BozRadio.com.
I'm trying to get everybody's idents in during my show because they're fun. Marcel made us all new idents, except for me. He didn't make one for me for my show on Fridays. Whatever. Nobody likes me, everybody hates me. I guess I'll go eat worms. No? Yes? No? He made one for this show. He didn't make one for Friday's show. That's all. I'm not complaining much. I just thought that maybe it meant I was fired. Or something. You know. I don't know. Anyway. That was Coldplay with A Rush of Blood to the Head. A very underplayed but very awesome song. So thank you for that request, Marcel. Ace DK, I would like to borrow your tiny violin to play a sad song for myself. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's see. What else can I talk about and play? And you know what? There are a ton of requests from Saisons and only one from Z Duder. So I haven't played a Saisons request recently. So I think I'm going to play one of his new ones, one of his new requests because he had a couple of older ones in there that I hadn't gotten to. And so I am going to play Cezanne's request for Sabaton Panzerkampf. If that's how you say it, I have no idea. I'm no good at German. So, here we go.
Into the motherland, the German army march. In the Soviet Union, summer 1943. Tanks line up in thousands, as far as I can see. Ready for the onslaught, ready for the fight, waiting for the access to march into the trap. Minds are placed in darkness, in the cover of the night, waiting to be triggered when the time is right. Imminent invasion, imminent attack. Once the battle started, there's no turning back.
That was quite the anthem, wasn't it? I like anthem-y songs. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I was in marching band and that's what you play in marching band, or anthem-y songs, and it reminds me of my perfect teenage years. Perfect teenage years. Yeah, right. But that is when I met Z Duder. It was during my teenage years, so, you know, there were some perfect things there. So, anyway, that was Sabaton with Panzerkampf, I believe. I'm probably not saying that correctly at all. And I got a little private message from Saisant. After that, he got a side eye from one of his kids, looking at him quizzically because he couldn't tell why he was hearing this song. And it was because Saisant had requested it. And so he got the side eye look from the kid, but was probably like, "Dad's cool." So there you go. Glad I could help. Let's see. I do not know if Bri or Charlie are changing their time slots to kind of make up for the daylight saving time that we don't do here, but you do in the rest of the world. So, I am actually not going to play their idents because I just don't know. So that means I have one ident left to play. And then what? And then I can just play the rest of the stuff that I'm supposed to be playing right now. You know, requests and summit. So, yeah. And one request that came in just recently is for it is for Nick and Flibbles McTitty Biscuits of Rangu the 14th Esquire. Oh my. And he knows how to get me to play a request, because he wants to hear Joe Satriani's One Big Rush, and he put in parentheses, it's from a John Hughes film. He knows how to get me. He knows what I love. So anyway, let's listen to this. Ident first.
It's great to have you here on Boss Radio. Why don't you try listening to the Z Factor with Z-Duder if you haven't already? Join the traditional dumpster fire with Z-Duder live most Saturdays at 1800 UTC to play your requests here on Boss Radio. BossRadio.com.
I don't understand the questions, Duder, that you just put into Discord. Am I not supposed to understand it? Nick laughed, so I guess he understands it. I'm very confused. Anyway, that was Joe Satriani's One Big Rush, and it is from a John Hughes film. That is from Say Anything. So thank you very much, Nick and Fibbles McTitty Biscuits of Rangu the 14th Esquire, for requesting that. Okay. Let's see, what else have we got in the Requestatron 3000? Oh, Nick said, okay, I get it now. All right, cool, thanks. Okay, let's see. Oh, Waverly requested a song that, of course, I believe Kane will love. And I'm sure he's out there listening somewhere from his treehouse in the woods, sheltering in place, yada yada. He's hoarded all this hand sanitizer and toilet paper in Minnesota. I'm telling you, it's true. Anyway, here you go.
Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Some people live for the power, yeah. Some people live just to play the game. Some people think that the physical things define what's within, and I've been there before, but that life's a bore, so full of the superficial. And some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I ain't got it, you, baby. Some people want diamond rings, some just want everything, but everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Yeah. Some people search for a fountain. The promise is forever young. You know, some people need 3 dozen roses, and that's the only way to prove you love them. Hand me the world on a silver platter, and what good would it be? With no one to share, with no one who truly cares for me. Some people want it all, but I don't
Alicia Keys. So nice to hear from her today. And that was If I Ain't Got You. So nice. What a wonderful, rich voice she has. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. And that was requested by Waverly. So thank you very much for that request, Waverly. Let's see. Z Duder has a request in here. Let's see. I'm not sure what this is, but I'm gonna play it because it's his request. It is Brighter Than 1,000 Suns. Monster is the name of the song, I guess. And it's a Skillet cover, whatever that means. So here you go, Z-Duder.
The secret side of me, I never let you see. I keep it caged, but I can't control it. So stay away from me, the beast is ugly. I feel the rage and I just can't hold it. It's scratching on the walls, in the closet, in the halls. It comes awake and I can't control it. Hiding under the bed, in my body, in my head. Why won't somebody come and save me from this? Make it end. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I hate what I've become, the nightmare's just begun. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. My secret side I keep hid under lock and key. I keep it caged, but I can't control it. 'Cause if I let him out, he'll tear me up and break me down. Why won't somebody come and save me from this? Make it end. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I hate what I've become, the nightmare's just begun. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. It's hiding in the dark, its teeth are razor sharp. There's no escape from me, it wants my soul, it wants my heart. No one can hear me scream, maybe it's just a dream. Maybe it's inside of me, stop this monster. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I hate what I've become, the nightmare's just begun. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel it deep within, it's just beneath the skin. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I've gotta lose control, it's something radical. I must confess that I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster. I feel like a monster.
All right. So that was Monster by Brighter Than 1,000 Suns, and that was the Skillet cover. Let's see. So in Discord, we are now talking about pickling foods. I personally do not like pickled foods because they are bitter, and bitter tasting things are disgusting to me. Also, I have 1, 2, 3, well, not that one anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 requests in the Requestatron 3000, and I think I'm going to play all but one, maybe. So I'm going over time a little bit. And that's okay. I believe that Bri is awake now, because I don't hear her Google Mini screaming through the wall. Um, but that means she's awake, and so she's probably going to do her show, and so she won't mind if I play a little bit longer and, run into her time for prep, maybe. I'll try not to do that, but it's just that I've got some really good songs to play here in the requestatron, and so I have to do it. And it's okay. I can make that executive decision. Because I'm the mom, that's why. So, haven't played an ACDK request in a while, so I am going to play his request next, and this is Kavan with The Funeral Pyre. I don't know if that's how you pronounce the name of the person or group, but here we go. excuse me while I, oh yeah, baby. Oh. Z-Duder came in here and he is rubbing my back. If you're not watching on YouTube, you didn't get to see that. That was pretty funny. But anyway. Okay. So. That was Kavan, maybe? I'm not sure. The Funeral Pyre. And it was very good. A little bit of screamo. HDK says this is a Swedish one-man black metal band. Okay, cool then. I just learned today that the captain of our Arizona hockey team is from Sweden. I didn't know that. Learned that today when I was watching the news this morning and they had a little thing about, what all of our sports people are doing while we're, trying not to get sick. And he was talking to our news people through Skype or whatever, and his voice, I thought that Master of Cowbells was on my TV because he has the exact same voice and lilt and accent, and it was very cute, and so I had to watch, and I was like, whoa, cool. I didn't catch his name. I don't watch hockey, so not really a fan or anything, but, there's just a little tidbit there. And it was funny because they asked him, if we do end up with a shelter-in-place order, and you had to shelter in place with one of your teammates, who would it be? And he said that it would be one of his Swedish teammates so that they could, YouTube all of the Swedish TV shows that they've missed over the years. And who he would not like to be sheltered in place with as a teammate is one of the American guys, I guess, who never talks, is no fun, comes to a party and just sits in the corner with his arms folded, looking like a bouncer. But apparently, that's his job on the ice anyway, so, But I guess he's not really a fun guy to have at a party. Anyway, HDK says that his name is Oliver Ekman Larson. Cool. I might be related. My maternal grandmother was a Larson. With one S, though. Maybe. Don't know. I'd have to go look at the history books again. All of my Swedish roots ended up going through Norway, I guess. And so I don't really understand that migration. They went to Norway and then they went to Minnesota. What? Why? I don't know. So anyway, HDK is telling me all about the hockey captain from the Arizona, whatever they are, hockey team. I really don't care. It was just cool that he's from Sweden. And, he was on TV and it sounded like Master of Cowbells. Actually, his voice actually sounded more like HDK's, but HDK is from Denmark, not Sweden. So, I don't know. But anyway. All right, so next song coming up, because I am going over time, is one from Saisons. He wanted to hear Gunship, because we like Gunship, right? Fly for Your Life. So enjoy.
We own the sky, you and I. Take it tonight.
That was Gunship with Fly for Your Life. And that was requested by Saisant. So thank you very much for that request, Saisant. That does not sound like the Gunship we normally listen to around here. So thank you for that. That was nice. Nick, I said I don't care about hockey, not about what Ace DK was saying. He was just a plethora of information about the hockey guy. I just don't care about hockey. I'm a American football fan. That's the only sport I'm a fan of, unless you consider gymnastics a sport, which I do, but most people don't. Okay, so the last song I'm going to play, I was going to play a song that Z-Duder requested, but it is 12 minutes long, and I don't want to go that much over. So I am going to go ahead and play Nicken Trumpets von Wumpus Munkels request in honor of Wenchy. He wanted to hear Runrig with Loclemond. Enjoy.
Shines bright on Loch
again. That was for Wenchi, requested by Nickenstein. That was Run Rig with Local Almond. I see that somebody has iced tea brewed and waiting for me. That is so sweet. I love you very much, Seed Eater. Thank you for that, because I am almost out. And I am going to need some Excedrin when I get done here. Okay. Nick, I know what my husband does for me. He does lots for me. He does everything for me. He is a wonderful man, and you can't have him. Just saying. All right, so let us see. All right, it looks like Bry's, the B word, will be starting at 2000 today. Local time for me, that is in an hour and a half-ish. Or it's an hour and a half-ish for everybody, not just local time. But I said that because I saw the local time thing on tag on the thing, and that's what I said. So anyway, I'll shut up. Game Facts with Guy with the Mic is tomorrow at 1700 UTC. After that, at 1900 UTC is It's on Its Way, okay, by Matt Ricardo, or with Matt Ricardo. And then on Tuesday, we have Pricks Out with Cactus, and that's at 1800 UTC. Now, the ones tomorrow, I don't actually know if those are the correct times or not. I believe that they are. Cactus is showing that he's going for 1800 instead of 1900, so I'm not sure if that is correct or not. The Hump Show with Boz is at 1900 UTC on Wednesday. Shut Up Charlie, for now, says that it starts at 1700 UTC. And that's on Thursday with Boss Mom Queen. And then, of course, there is Keezy's Corner. That would be me. That is at 1900 UTC on Friday. Then we have on the 4th, the Z Factor with the Z Duder. And, you know what? My time is incorrect. I just noticed. On Friday, the 3rd of April, I will be on at 1800 UTC, not 1900 UTC. So, anyway, Z Factor with Z Duder is on at 1800 UTC on Saturday. Okay. So, let's see. What else? What else can I tell you? Oh, please go to bossradio.com. Click on the little donate button that's right there in front of your face and give us some of your pennies, because it costs a lot of money to run this station, and we run on donations and the generosity of the big boss, Boz. He pays for everything around here. So, you know, if you like what you hear, then give us some of your money, because that would be nice. And since you're not doing anything else right now, you know, except listening to us because you're sheltered in place or, you know, whatever, you could give us some of your money while you're just sitting on your ass not doing anything. Because you're working from home or whatever. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Just help us out, okay? That's what you can do. Anyway, I'm going to stop talking here. I'm going to play a song as a wind-down tune. It's not really wind-downish, but, you know, it's a tune, and I like it. And you will too. Or you won't. And it doesn't matter, because you can yell at me in Discord and tell me whether you like it or not. I like it, and pretty much that's all that matters right now. All right, I love you guys. Thank you for listening. Tune in next time. Tune in an hour and a half and listen to Bri and, you know, learn some new music, because that's what she's all about. All right, enjoy and good night.
Oh, God.
I'll have what she's having.